I notice across the room Satori and Mateo are chatting. My eyes then land on Yuri and Natsuko. They exchange sheets of paper, sharing their respective homes. As they read in tandem, I notice each of their expressions change. Natsuko's eyebrows furrow in frustration. Meanwhile, Yuri smiles sadly. I perk up. I have the feeling that something interesting is about to go down.
What's with this language?
Did you say something?
Oh, it's nothing.
Natsuko dismissively returns the poem to the desk with one hand.
I guess you can say it's fancy.
Thanks. Yours is cute.
Cute?
Oh snap, Shorty's triggered.
Did you completely miss the symbolism or something? It's clearly about the feeling of giving up. How can that be cute?
Is that what that was? I guess I can see that now. But the language. Yuri struggles to explain his critique while trying to remain as polite as possible.
Yeah, what about it?
Well, if I may offer a couple of suggestions.
If I was looking for suggestions, I would have asked someone who actually likes it. Which people did, by the way. Satori liked it, and Hallie did too. So based on that, I'll gladly give you some suggestions of my own. First of all...
Excuse me. I appreciate the offer, but I've spent a long time developing my writing style. I don't expect it to change anytime soon, unless of course I come across something particularly inspiring. Which I haven't yet. And Hallie liked my poem too, by the way. She even said she was impressed by it. Natsuko smirks and leans back in his chair, propping his feet up on the desk.
Oh, I didn't realize you were so invested in pressing our new member, Yuri.
Yuri suddenly stands up. Oh boy, things are getting real. Perhaps you were just jealous that Hallie appreciated the advice of a mature individual more than she appreciated the views of a child.
I'm the child? Are you that full of yourself? Besides, how do you know she didn't appreciate my advice more?
I don't think I like where this is going. I look away, trying to focus on something else. Maybe if I look over here, they won't notice me. Full of myself, am I? You're the one who goes out of his way to make everything you do overly masculine. As though you're compensating for something. Oh my god. Natsuko suddenly stands up.
And just what the hell is that supposed to mean?
You know what it means.
Well, you know what? I'm not the one who started stuffing his pants with socks as soon as Hallie started showing up.
Oh my god. Natsuko. Suddenly, both guys turn towards me as if they just noticed I was sitting there. Damn it, this is exactly what I was trying to avoid. Now I just have to avoid staring at Yuri's crotch. I already failed. Luckily, he's too distracted to notice. Hallie, he's lying. He just wants to make me look bad.
That's not true. He started it. If he can get over himself and learn to appreciate that simple writing is more effective, then this wouldn't have happened in the first place. I mean, what even is the point of making your poems all convoluted for no reason? The meaning should jump out at the reader, not force them to try and figure it out. Help me explain that to him, Hallie.
Hold on. There's a reason we have so many deep and just expressive words in our language. It's the only way to convey feelings and meaning the most effectively. Avoiding them is not only unnecessarily limiting yourself, it's also a waste. You understand that, right, Hallie?
Whoa. Well?
Why the hell did they go and drag me into this? I don't even know anything about writing. I mean, whoever I agree with will definitely think more highly of me. So of course it's going to be. Help me, Satori! Natsuko, Yuri. Both stare at me intensely, drying up any words I had in my mouth. I'm gonna need some backup. I look around and see Satori sitting in his chair, flipping through his notebook, seemingly oblivious to everything. I run over and grab him by the arm, dragging him towards the others. Satori!
Eh?
That's right. Everyone's fighting is making Satori uncomfortable. How can the two of you keep this up, knowing you're making your friend feel like this? Satori plucks out the earbuds attached to his phone.
People are fighting?
I sigh, fixating my annoyed glare on his clueless face.
Oh, he doesn't even care. Besides, this isn't about him.
I agree. It's unfair for others to interject their feelings into our conflict. Oh, but I'm expected to interject my feelings into their conflict.
Yeah, unless Satori wants to tell Yuri what a stuck-up jerk he's being.
He would never. It's your immaturity that's made everyone so upset in the first place.
Excuse me? Are you listening to yourself right now? This is I was saying something. Hallie, this is exactly why nobody likes...
Alright, knock it off! I surprised everyone with my outburst, including myself. Yuri, Natsuko, you guys are friends. And over time, I hope you'll think of me as your friend too. Because that's what I want. I want us all to get along and be happy. You guys must be wonderful people, or else Satori wouldn't think so highly of you. And I respect his opinion more than anything.
Hallie.
You guys are awesome because of your differences. Natsu's poem was amazing because it gave me so many feelings with just a few words. And Yuri's poem was amazing because it painted such a beautiful picture in my head. You're both so talented, or why are we even fighting? You should be respecting your differences and your styles. Not berating each other for not being clones of each other's styles. And you know what, Natsu? There's nothing wrong with liking kid stuff. I do too. And Yuri, I paused looking for the least perfect way of saying this. I'm sure whatever you're packing is 100% natural, and you should be very proud. Nailed it.
Gosh, Hallie.
I stance triumphantly. I spot Mateo standing behind everyone else, wearing a curious expression.
I'll make some tea.
Yuri hurries away. Natsuko sits down with a blank expression, staring into the air.
I'm starting to think you should be the vice president instead of me.
Hey, if I'm going to usurp any position of power, I'm going for the title of head honcho. I say this in front of Mateo, who stares at me in surprise.
I beg your pardon.
You heard me. There was just a huge conflict in the club, and neither you nor Satori put in any effort into stopping it. You guys are supposed to be the leaders. That means putting your foot down when the situation calls for it. You don't leave that responsibility to the newest member. Satori looks away, clearly embarrassed. Mateo glares at me for a moment. Then, to my surprise, he averts his gaze and drops the scowl.
I suppose you might have a point. Perhaps I should have interjected. I'm sorry. I should have been paying attention.
Tell you what, if I have to learn to be a poet, then you two need to learn to be better leaders. Deal?
You got a deal, Hallie.
I look at Mateo skeptically. What about you?
Rest assured, I will be taking control from now on. I suppose I owe you my gratitude for your surprisingly enlightening advice.
Mateo smiles at me. My stomach knots up. Ugh, why does he have to be so dashing? It's fine.
Alright, guys. It's just about time for us to leave. How did you all feel about sharing poems?
I had fun.
I'd say it was worth it.
It was alright. Well, mostly.
Hallie, how about you?
Well, it started off slow, but then it got interesting. It was a cool thing to discuss with everyone.
In that case, we'll do the same thing tomorrow. And maybe you learned something from everyone today, too. I expect to see a significant improvement from you tomorrow.
I did learn a lot from everyone here today. Enough at least to impress who I want to impress. And with Satori as my wingman, I'm confident I can do this. I nod to myself with newfound determination.
Hallie, ready to walk home?
Yep, let's head out. Satori beams at me. It's nice to be able to walk home from school together like we used to. Hey, Satori.
Yeah?
About what happened earlier, that fight between Natsu and Yuri. Does that happen often?
I've never seen them act like that. I mean, it's not unusual for guys to show off when they're around a cute girl.
Oh, so I'm getting the blame for this?
Yes, it's all your fault. Your hotness is tearing this club apart.
We both got a chuckle out of that one.
Nah, they really are good guys. Please don't hate them.
I don't hate them. True, they didn't exactly score points with me by dragging me into their fight, but I won't hold it against them. I was just wondering if it's common for them to fight, that's all. I trust that they're good people if you think so highly of them.
That's a relief. I like seeing you get along with everyone. I can tell you're having fun.
I am having fun. Thanks for helping me out with that.
Of course. Tomorrow's gonna be even better. And remember, if you like either Yuri or Natsu, you might want to consider reading with one of them. That will really make them happy.
I smile. It's so wonderful having Satori support my little scheme here. Thanks for the advice. Let's see what tomorrow holds.
Oh, but unknown to Satori, we're going for him. Yeah, smile. Bike? Oh. Flip? No. No. Games? No! It's all going wrong. Fear. Hate. And death. And cute. Whoops. Big? No! Stop, Natsu, stop! Maybe I should drop a save just in case I screw this up. Girl. Whoops, I forgot he liked that one.
Crap. I gotta be more careful. Irk. He's gotten quite a few. Actually, you know what? I am gonna reload just to be safe. Sorry, dear viewer. It was off to a good start, and then things happened. Terrible, terrible things. Destiny? Oh, that one's you. Okay. The words I don't recognize are a little throwing me off, but forever? Yes, okay. Wait, no, stick. I'm just dumb. Don't mind me. Grief? Bad. And fear? How did we get lust twice? This means lust is in the word list twice, or it's not removing things from the word list like it's supposed to. Oh well, whatever. Hope. Pure was wrong. That's okay. I picked it wrong last time too. Sing. Calm. Joy. Shiny. Dang it. Hug. Okay. Fight. They did say he likes fighting to some degree. Fun. Flower. Rage. Hate. I think shoe would be Natsu. Feather? Alright, I'm more confident in that being a Satori clone.
Another day passes and it's time for the club meeting already. I've gotten a little more comfortable here over the past couple of days. I enter the club room drowsily. Natsuko and Mateo aren't here yet, and Yuri is busy reading his book. Satori is sitting at a desk across the room with his face resting in his hand. He's probably as exhausted as I am. I quietly slip into the seat next to him. Yo, Satori.
Don't you Yo Satori me.
Well, someone's grumpy today.
Gee, I wonder why that is.
I smile a little to myself. Yesterday after school, Satori came over to hang out and we ended up playing video games. All night. What time did we stop playing?
We fell asleep at around 4.
The console
was still on when we woke up. We didn't stop playing. We simply passed out. You know, I only agreed to come over if you promised to turn the games off at a reasonable hour. But you didn't. And now we both look like zombies. I hope you're happy.
Well, I am. And you should be too. We may be tired, but at least we had fun. Besides, all we need is a little snack to boost our energy. I'm starving.
Also, you could have stopped me. Me too. Do you have money?
No, do you?
No.
I look over at Yuri and give Satori a playful nudge. Hey, Satori, let's ambush Yuri and rob him.
What?
You hold him down, I'll take his wallet.
Are you insane?
I can hear everything you two are saying. In any case, assaulting me would be pointless. I haven't got any money either. Besides, you should only buy what you can responsibly afford. And frankly, after you two pulled that irresponsible little stunt last night, your suffering is fair enough retribution.
Jeez, dude.
Did I just... I didn't mean that. I got too absorbed in my book.
What the hell is he reading? How to be a serial killer in 10 easy steps?
No worries, Yuri. I like when you speak your mind. It doesn't happen often, but it's a fun side of you.
Thanks, Satori.
Suddenly, Natsuko walks in. He appears to be in a chipper mood as he greets us all before making his way to the desk in the back of the room. I put my nose to the air and sniff. There's that sweet scent again. Satori notices my demeanor change.
Do you smell something?
I continue to sniff the air excitedly. Satori sits up.
What is it, girl? What do you smell? Sniff it out.
My eyes become locked on Natsuko, who is cheerfully pulling a notebook and a pencil out of his bag. The scent intensifies when he unzips the bag. I look at Satori confidently. Our stomachs rumble deeply. All logic gives into desperate hunger. We both get up and swiftly make our way towards Natsuko.
Hey guys, how's it go?
He trails off. Satori takes a seat on one side of him, and I take the seat on the other side. Our unblinking gazes are locked on Natsuko's confused face. He fidgets nervously.
What are you guys staring at?
You smell like cupcakes again. Natsuko becomes increasingly nervous. He looks at Satori for mercy.
We're starving, Nat. Where are they?
Natsuko looks back at me, visibly sweating. Come on, dude, we're languishing here. In sheer panic, Natsuko finally peers at Yuri.
Yuri?
It would be best for you to relinquish the sweets, unless you wish for them to feast on you instead.
Yuri doesn't even take his eyes off his book. Something tells me that even if our intentions were aggressive, Yuri would continue nonchalantly reading. Satori and I lean in closer, trapping Natsuko even more.
Nat, feed us.
Finally, Natsuko stops his foot in defeat.
You two are bullies, you know that? Fine, here, you pair of ravenous wolves. I was let's share them anyway.
Natsuko reaches into his bag and pulls out a tin. He tosses it on the desk behind him. The top pops off from the forest, revealing a variety of beautifully decorated fancy cookies. Without thinking, Satori and I are on it instantly. I can only imagine the grimacing looks on Yuri's and Natsuko's faces. The noises we make as we devour the cookies are probably horrific from their perspective. In seconds flat, we both retreat, leaving behind only a few broken cookies at the bottom of the tin.
Gah! You practically ate them all! You savages! Here, you forgot to eat the tin!
Natsuko tosses the tin across the room in our direction. Yuri gives an amused chuckle. Satisfied, Satori and I trot away to safety. That sugar boost was just what we needed.
We're sorry, Not. Hallie and I were so hungry. We owe you one, okay?
One? You owe me an entire batch, you bottomless pit! Jeez, Mateo, can you please tell these two...
Natsuko glances around. Mateo's in here.
What the... where is he?
I've been wondering that as well. Do you two know anything about where he might be?
I haven't heard anything, Hallie.
I cease picking cookies out of my teeth for a moment and look over at Satori. What?
Have you seen Mateo today?
Unfortunately for me, I have not.
It's not like him to be late. He's usually quite punctual.
Oh, calm down. He probably just had something to do today. Or someone.
Satori and Natsuko chuckle a little. I have already checked out of the conversation and gone back to licking cookie crumbs off my teeth.
Maybe Mateo has a... Satori winks and nudges her.
Satori winks and nudges me. Mateo has something, and apparently I'm to guess what it is. Maybe I should have been paying attention to the conversation. A colonoscopy appointment? Satori gives me a blank stare. Clearly that wasn't the answer he was looking for.
Yes, that's exactly what I meant. Wow, your ability to flawlessly read social cues is astounding.
Shut up.
I meant, maybe he has a girlfriend.
Well, he is pretty popular after all.
I wouldn't be surprised. Mateo's probably more desirable than all of us combined.
That's true.
No, that's me. That's true. What?
Speak for yourself.
Suddenly the door swings open and Mateo rushes inside.
Apologies, everyone. I didn't mean to be late. I hope no one was worried.
If it makes you feel better, I didn't notice or care. He looks at me from the corner of his eye.
Hallie, back again, I see.
You won't be getting rid of me that easily.
I'm impressed by your determination. Let's see if you can keep it up.
Why are we late today? Girlfriend problems?
Mateo looks at Satori with a very bewildered expression.
Girlfriends? I don't have a...
Mateo trails his sentence up before scoffing and looking away. I guess he's single. I wonder why that could be.
No, that's not the reason I was late.
So, why were you late? Oh, that was me. I can't help it. God.
Mateo darts his eyes over to me.
I thought you didn't care.
Oh, I didn't. But talking about it seems to bother you. So now I'm all ears. I expect him to snap or at the very least ignore me completely. But to my surprise, he gives me a little smirk.
Well, not that it matters, but my last period today was study hall. To be honest, I just kinda lost track of time.
How did you not hear the bell?
There's the angle of glare I was expecting. But for some reason, he reserves it for Natsuko's question.
If you must know, I didn't hear it because I was practicing guitar.
Everyone in the room looks a bit surprised by this information.
Guitar? I wasn't aware you played music as well, Mateo.
Yeah, but guitar? That's weird. I'd expect someone like you to play a fancy instrument. Like piano or violin or something.
Mateo rolls his eyes in annoyance.
Of course I play piano. I've been playing piano since I was 4 years old. I just wanted to try something different.
That's pretty cool. You should play for all of us sometime.
Mateo suddenly looks at me.
I will soon, once I get a little better.
What the hell is he looking at me for? I didn't even say anything.
And perhaps you will be in there as well, Hallie. I'd be delighted to play for you if you manage to stay in this club long enough.
Mateo smiles sweetly. Why is he being so... his version of nice all of a sudden? Yeah. Looking forward to it.
You are quite confident about your ability to stay in the club, aren't you? I like that. In that case, I can't wait to show you what I can do.
He smiles at me again. There's something oddly suggestive about that smile. It makes me feel a little... I'm excited to see that, Mateo. Good luck to you.
Thanks. So, did I miss anything?
Satori and I both snap our heads towards Natsuko, expecting him to towel on us for inhaling sadistic cookies. He eyeballs us for a moment, but in the end remains silent. I turn back to Mateo. Nope, everything's been normal. I'm sure Natsuko will bring it up to him eventually.